What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world.
Well, good evening, everybody. Hope everybody is doing fantastically well. Happy Monday. We had some new changes happen today with regards to rules. So going to be very, very interesting once they are out. And let me just check. Yep, audio's working. Audio's working good. Excellent, excellent. So yeah, hope everyone's doing well. Something a little bit different tonight. So I have to build 18 rosters, and thought, why not do it and have everyone come on as well and give me a hand putting them together. Ron, yep, good evening, everybody. Start Midnight Sun start. I'm not sure about that one. Devin, excited to come up with. Yeah, I mean, I've kind of got it in my head already, and just so everyone knows, we are going to be using the new release cards. I think people want to see those new cards being played. I think it's going to be more exciting than anything else. So let's start then. Let's have a look at this before we start. So I think we just go at this in alphabetical order. Now I'm bringing up my my affiliation lists because there we go. Just so I remember. So starting then in alphabetical order, it is A-Force. So let's take a quick look then. And we're going to be obviously starting with She-Hulk. So let's do this. Don't want that one. Special delivery, that's the one that we want. And then A-Force assemble. So they're going to be in it. I can't see us not taking them. So let's have a quick look then at what other characters we want to take. So I think Black Cat, she's just too good to not take in the list. She is very, very solid 3-threat character. I don't want to take any of the Black Widows, not a fan. Let's have a quick look then. I think... Oh, and all of the new cards are not yet in. Well, that is frustrating, guys. But we'll have them in time, so we're going to know that we're going to be taking the new ones anyway. So Captain Marvel is going to go in there. And we're also going to take Crystal. Okoye 100% goes in that list as well, as does Scarlet Witch. Again, they're just too good not to take. They've got so many good characters in affiliation. Angela's another one that goes in as well. So that is 7 at the moment. Let's have a look through. Domino. Domino, another very, very solid 3-threat. Valkyrie again, even though she's had a card change. Oh, do we take Valkyrie? I think we take Enchantress. And then it's either Valkyrie or Medusa, I think. Unless anyone... Lockjaw is a blast with A-Force. Ooh, okay. I'm just looking if there's anyone in there. I don't want to take Wasp. Not a big fan. Captain Marvel and Crystal can do the drop-off. As can Enchantress, actually. But can Angela do drop-off? She can, yeah. I think we're going to keep it in affiliation for A-Force. And we are going to finish with Valkyrie. Throw another Asgardian in there. Now, tactics cards. I think we want Medpack. And I think we want field dressing. Just in case we get targeted with an all you've got or something like that. So that gives us for 4 there. We want Whims of Chaos from Scarlet Witch. There's absolutely no reason to never take that. Bit of Rivals is also very nice. What else do we want to take? Let's have a quick think here. Do we want to take No More Mutants? I think that's a possibility, isn't it? Yeah, I think we take No More Mutants. And last card. It's going to be so much easier when... Disarm. I quite like that. Quite like that card. Go with the extracts first. Who doesn't love hammers? Can't take Panic. Montesi's not really for this. Just having a look at the points. So 6. I think the core really is going to be She-Hulk, either Marvel or Crystal. Probably Black Cat. Probably Domino. So what's that giving us? 6. So that's 12 core. And then we've got room for... I mean, that's kind of a 14-point core, really, I think. Or 14 threat core. Jason, howdy, buddy. Hope you are well. We are just building some rosters at the moment for the Streamathon happening on Thursday. I keep needing to remind myself when it's happening. All of these goodies behind me, by the way, guys. These are all currently some of, not all of, but some of the giveaways that we have got happening on the channel. The 3 Marvel Crisis Protocol ones we're giving away on Thursday or Friday at some point. We've got Hulkbuster, we've got Dormammu, we've also got the Initiation League organised play kit. This is cool. This is absolutely cool. Quinn keeps trying to get me to hold him one of these back because he really wants them. But if you haven't seen them before, let me make sure I can see what I'm doing here. There we go. Some alternative cards for both Captain America and Red Skull. Exactly the same as the old cards, but some different artwork. So they're super cool. So this one even is still the real card. Obviously Caps has changed, but still really, really cool. So we're going to be giving away, I think, eight sets of them. We've also got some vouchers as well to give away. Our friends over at Kogotu are sponsoring us as well, and we've got some measurement tools coming, we've got some tokens coming and that sort of thing. So yeah, make sure that you are around on Thursday and Friday, and we're going to be giving all of these away. And then the last giveaway there is a Lord of the Rings game, which there's a video up on my channel at the moment. Journeys in Middle-earth, absolutely amazing game. If you like your sort of RPG type stuff, it's a really, really good. I wish they'd give that same art with the updated cards. Yeah, that'd be really good. Jason, playing with new rules and updated cards. So updated cards, yes. I'm speaking to Dizzard. I'm going to drop him a message and see if he can get them updated and in here. Updated rules, no. And the main reason being is that right now at the moment, TTS isn't set up for it. And I've just realised, guys, we have been... Here we go. This probably makes things a little bit easier now, doesn't it? So here's what we've got going so far for our A-Force. We're starting with A-Force. She-Hulk, Black Cat, Domino, Okoye. And then we've got Crystal, Enchantress, Valkyrie, Captain Marvel, Angela, and Scarlet Witch. I'm being thematic. We're keeping it with the girls. For me, there's no reason to go outside of affiliation with A-Force. So yeah. We've then got Medpack, Field Dressing, Whims of Chaos, No More Mutants, Disarm, Bitter Rivals, Special Delivery, and then A-Force Assemble. We are looking at extracts at the moment, so let's have another look here. I don't mind Alien Ship. I actually don't mind Mutant Extremis. That's quite a nice 14 points there. So I think we're going to go with Mutant Extremis. And then do we go Herbs? I don't really like playing Herbs too much. I actually think we're just gonna go straight up struggle for the cube. Enchantress is not in A-Force, Matt. No, but she's just too good to not take. So I feel like because she's a girl, we get away with it. But yeah, she's not in A-Force. Should I swap her out for Medusa, do we think? We're using the new cards, by the way. These are the old cards at the moment, but I'll update them all to the new cards. Even if they're not in the game, I'll do it beforehand and make sure they're all there. But yeah. Let me know, guys. Let's grab hold of Medusa here. Do we go Medusa or do we go Enchantress? Let me know. And then for the secures, I think we go Sword because you've got a nice 14 threat. Demons, we love. And I think Gamma Wave keep Enchantress. That's my thoughts. I do prefer Enchantress to Medusa. So we are gonna go a little bit quicker with some of these guys because we have got 18 to get through. Obviously, we need to pick. Oh, look at that! We've already got an appropriate one there. So let's create the roster. Let's save it. The number of times I have done this. So A-Force, yeah, the number of times I've done this and completely forgot to save it is crazy. Cool, there we go. So that is our first roster done. Not bad, right? What? How long in are we? 5 minutes? Seems strange if she's not to be able... Yeah, I never quite got why Enchantress wasn't in affiliation. I don't know if it's more because of how good she is, Matt, to be honest with you, and whether we needed balance from kind of that side of it or not. But yeah, hey-ho, it is what it is. So we've obviously got She-Hulk. We've got Angela, Black Cat, Captain Marvel, Crystal, Domino, Enchantress, Okoye, Scarlet Witch, She-Hulk, and Valkyrie. She is, yeah, I suppose, but she's not sort of out and out evil, though, is she, Jason? I don't know. And then we're going to take Demons, Gamma, Sword, Fear Grips, Mutant, and Struggle. I quite like it. The nice sort of... I can see my sort of standard 14 threat really being this. Being this. So Crystal, Domino, She-Hulk and Okoye, and then flexing up and down with, you know, if we end up on 15 points, maybe we take out Crystal for Marvel, especially that new Marvel card. That's quite nice. I'll tell you what, let me move this up here. There we go. That's a little bit better, isn't it? I'm not getting in the way of the cards then. So, yeah. And then tactics cards, we've got Air Force Assemble, Bitter Rivals, Disarm, Field Dressing, Med Pack, No More Mutants, Special Delivery, Whims of Chaos. So I think pretty standard stuff there. Spending 2 cards on Scarlet Witch, maybe not the best idea, but hey-ho. If anyone doesn't know what I'm doing, why I'm doing this, I have a charity event happening starting Thursday. And I'm going to be raising money in aid of Candlelighters. They're a children's cancer charity. Starting at 7:45 UK time on the Thursday. I'm going to be playing 18 games back-to-back against 18 different players from around the globe. And yeah, it's crazy. It's mad. If you do want to be in with a chance to win any of these really cool prizes that we've got, I've just whacked a link in the chat now. You'll be able to if you donate £5 or more, basically. Sorry, I forgot if I'm words in. Donate £5 or more, and you get entered into the prize draw. The more money you donate, the more entries you get. £5 gets you 3 entries, £10 gets you 8 entries, so on and so forth. And then if you win something, your name gets taken out of the hat or one of your entries. So if you've got 3, if you win something, you've still got 2 entries left in there. We're going to be giving away loads of prizes throughout the entire stream. So yeah, head on over there. It would be greatly appreciated. So guys, that is it. First one down. So that is the first one down. So we're going to now just reload this back in. Because if not, we won't have all of our characters, which would be no good for anyone. Well, no good for me, because I can absolutely see myself using the same characters over and over again. And I have completely messed up there. Let's do this again, shall we? load this game in, and then additive. I mean, she's in Cabal. Yeah, I get that, Jason. What I mean is, like, in the comics, like, she's one of those that sort of flits in between, isn't she, where she's not entirely evil all of the time, sort of thing. I mean, like, a bit like, maybe to a lesser extent than, like, Scarlet Witch or something like that. Let's then add in the extra card. By the way, if anyone's wondering on TTS how to get all of the new cards, make sure you've downloaded this unreleased custom characters one. Do an additive load, and it'll bring them all in there for you. Right, Asgard. We actually just did a video on this. So this one's going to be very, very easy, I think. So we're going to go with Thor. We're going with Angela. We are going with Enchantress. We're obviously going with Valkyrie. Excuse me, sorry guys. And we're actually going to go with Loki. We didn't put Loki in ours when me and Quinn built this list together, but we are going to put her in there as well. Scarlet Witch is going in there also. I like her as a mystic option to Angela. Okoye, it just gets a place. I mean, so good. As does Toad. Doesn't almost everyone but if flipping? Oh, mate, I know. Yeah, actually, you're right, mate. You are right. Everyone at some point, right, has flipped. The one that annoys me in this game is Cabal and Magneto, because in my mind I see Cabal as almost being like Hydra, like, you know, the two leaders are Hydra, and that's just the one character that really annoys me. Like, I could never see Magneto aligning himself with anything like that, but other than that, yes. Who else in Asgard? Let's have a little think. We do want... We may even go Ghost Spider. Let's pop her there a second. And I don't mind Venom in this one. Let's have a quick look. Is there anybody else in this list who works? Actually, the dog works well as well. So, hey, Daz, you all right? Yeah, actually, Mind Gem. Yeah, it's probably not a bad shout, mate. Actually, Daz, are you getting an upper hand on before our game on Thursday? Okay, so I think we take Mind Gem, and then really it's between these three. I think tactics cards wise, once again, we're going to be taking the Asgard ones. Odin's Blessing. No, we're not taking that, and we're not taking that one either. I quite like Medpack for these guys again. It's just super, super good. Bit of Rivals. Until they change it, guys, it's probably going to be going in most of them. Let's have a little think then. We also want Whims. I think if we are taking... do you know what, guys? We're not going to take any of these because we have a plan. We have a plan. We're going to take... Nope, it doesn't come up as that, does it? We're going to take Iron Man. We're actually going to get rid of Loki. Oh, I know, it's so bad. And we're going to take Iron Fist. And we're going to take Lockjaw. There we go. So by doing that, we can get rid of the Mind. You're going Asgard, hey? Well, Chewie, this is... all I'm doing is building the rosters at the moment, buddy. So I'm going to build up my 18 rosters, and just thought, rather than me sat by myself doing it, I'll see if anyone's interested. So for anyone watching as well, Chewy is going to be my last opponent of the session. So Chewy, I'll be 17 games in, buddy, before I get to play you. So I may not even know my own name by the time we get to play. Let's have a think. Card wise, we've got whims. Oh, and this is why we're going to take. So we want to take. We didn't do this on mine. Yeah, mate, it's going to be fun for you. I'm not quite sure what it's going to be like for me. Yeah, we didn't take this when I went with Quinn, but I want to put him in. And then if we're taking Iron Fist, we are also going to take, in my opinion, one of the best cards in the game at the moment, Heroes for Hire. At least one of the best character cards anyway. Magneto with Sin as leader over Red Skull would make a little more sense. Yeah, it would. It would. And I get, it's just the game, isn't it? It's how they've done it, but... what else do we think, guys? I need a 8th tactic card. Odin's med pack. Oh, I've got a restricted left. Field or... Let's have a think. I don't want Doom Prophet. Doom Prophecy doesn't interest me. Brace for Impact, potentially. I've got a restricted left as. I don't know if it's just field or... Is it patch up or field dressing? What do we go with? See, I like the value that these bring because it's... If I am taking Thor, and there's no guarantee, by the way, that I'll be taking Thor in the list. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that that we get his cards. The Asgards get their update tomorrow. Obviously, one of the Asgards, being Enchantress, already has. They're not quite in here yet, but that is my hope. Field dressing, I think we there we go. Daz agrees. If Daz agrees, then that must be good. So we're going to go field dressing. Extracts, we are going to go Deadly Virus. We've got a plan for it. We're going to take hammers just because. And then I think we may even go cube. I quite like that. And then secures. What does everyone think then of the new rules? Has everyone seen the new rules? Do they know what they are? I'm going to go demons. What do you hope for Thor for the update if he gets one? To be honest with you, mate, I think he definitely needs one. He's too dice reliant. You know, if he pops off and he rolls well, he can be a really, really good character. But it's that inconsistency that he doesn't always pop off, and that's the issue, is that he's so dice reliant, and he has no dice modification either. I think all of his attacks should have shock, just as standard. He's the goddamn not having priorities looking good now. Yeah. But yeah, Jason, I think I'd just like to see him with just a little bit. I think Hammer Throw should be a builder. I'd like to see that. And I'd like to see strongest... for Asgard, maybe remove that requirement of doing damage, because that's the problem, is that you can spend a huge amount of money on it. A huge amount of power on it, and it does nothing. Or some sort of dice manipulation or something like that, but he just needs a little tweak. Not much, but just a little tweak, and I think he'll be really good. what do we want to play? I don't mind mutants. Anything that's interact, because not sword though. And then maybe deadly meteors, unless there's another one that I can think of. Actually, I don't mind portals. Hammer throw with a guarantee 1 power. Yes, yeah, exactly that, mate. Hammer throw, being a builder, and GRT and Storm's Hurricane should both be able to expand area size by paying more. Yeah. And at that point it would be a free attack. Yeah, exactly that, mate. I just don't think it's, I think he's a 5, and this is the thing that you have to remember, is that he's a 5 threat character. So his abilities should be reflective of that. I also think God of Thunder, I think it was Snow Loss just said there, yeah. 6 power for 7 dice, only area 2. I'd much rather see it being 4 power, area 2, and then you can add either 2 or 4 extra power and it goes to area 3 maybe, or I don't think area 4. I think that's just too crazy. But yeah. So there we go, guys. Let me just quickly put this together. We obviously need to find an appropriate roster for it, or a cover for it, I should say. As I say, we are firing through these because I've got 18 to get through. So find a appropriate Asgard picture, and you can never find one. Yeah, that sounds good. Or at least make it inflict shock. Yeah, I just think I think all of his attacks should do shock. He's the god of lightning, or god of thunder. I just think it's crazy that they don't. Why can I not find a single Asgard themed card? I'll take anything at this point. Absolutely anything. No, not that. Anything but that one. Come on. So many pictures now to choose from. I'm hoping his spender becomes either cheaper or has some effect, i.e. shock and a wild push. That'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool, yeah. He definitely needs a tweak. But I think, as we've seen, it's not... You don't need to move these characters far to get them to a point where they become a lot more viable. Me and Quinn covered off in our Asgard video that, it's... We've just been through everything there, haven't we? That, really at the moment, you may not even take Thor. And one of the things that I'm a huge, huge believer in is that, I actually think that taking a leader should be mandatory. God of Elves, if I'm playing him, yeah. I think taking a leader should be mandatory. I would put that in the game, but you need to make sure then that your leaders are good enough. And at the moment, Thor's got a really good leadership ability. Maybe really good is an overstatement, but he's got a solid leadership ability, especially with we're going to have to go with this one, especially with the new, I'm not going to say meta change, but how more integral special conditions are becoming. That's the word. That's what I wanted to say. And the fact that, here we go, Asgard. So save that again, just so I remember. Show this. Let's just catch up on this. I haven't opened my Ghost Rider, hoping he's going to get a really good update. Jason, I wouldn't hold your breath for Ghost Rider, mate. I think they're only looking at the first 50 at the moment. Came in late, but I see Iron Man, Advanced R&D, and Laser are in your cards. No Advanced R&D, but we've got Bitter Rivals, Field Dressing, Helios Laser Bombardment, Heroes for Hire, Medpack, Odin's Blessing, Rainbow Bridge, and the Whims of Chaos. In the roster then, we've got Thor, Angela, Enchantress, and Valkyrie, who are in affiliation. And then we've got Iron Fist, Iron Man, Lockjaw, Okoye, Scarlet Witch, and Toad. Asgard needs another leader with a lower threat. I want to see Odin as their second leader, and the problem is that you can't do Odin at a lower threat, unfortunately. I think he would have to be potentially even a higher threat. I wouldn't mind seeing a 2-pack with Odin and another. I think the problem is that having a 3-threat Asgardian is really hard because they're very powerful. Oh, Jane Foster Thor. Yeah, that makes sense. Daz, are we using the current rules in cards? No, mate, we're not. We're using the current rules because TTS isn't set up for anything else at the moment, but we are going to be using the new cards. So they're not in here yet. I'm going to speak to the guys and see if we can get them in. Yeah, well, we're going to be using the new cards. I'd prefer to forget Jane ever happened. Well, she's about to be in the new movie, mate. So, yeah, probably not going to be able to. Right, on to Avengers. Now, let's go in here and let's go to some of these spoiled cards because there are some of these cards that we're going to be taking with us. So we are going to be taking Hulkbuster. Cool Llama's working on the new cards. Yeah, I thought he might have been Daz. We're going to be taking New Cap, and we're going to be taking Hulk. Hulk now has to come. He is an absolute must. So I'm not taking Sam. I don't like Sam spam, and I only want to play lists that I like. So I'm going to take War Machine for reasons. I'm also going to take... Oh, I can't take the new Iron Man with me, can I? Luke Cage is going to make an appearance, as is Iron Fist. I also don't mind taking Blade. If it's as good as the comics, then Disney's accounting team will want to forget to anyway. I think it'll end up being a good film. I'll get everyone to bring Sam spam then. That's not very nice, is it? That's not very nice at all. Hawkeye earns his place, as does 2-threat Black Widow. She's quite a nice objective taker. And then I think it's probably the twins are going to make it. Scarlet Witch being in every one of my lists so far. That's horrendous. Going to go hard of team up tactic cards. Yeah. So there we go. This is the one that I'd thought about. I'm probably going to be playing Hulkbuster just because he's fun. Tactics cards. So, obviously Avengers Assemble. It's 2 good value. Have I just dropped a card somewhere? Probably have. Gamma Launch from Hulk. We want Whims of Chaos. We want Heroes for Hire. Bit of rivals. Can't wait for your Guardians list. Jason, Guardians are my first love in this game, mate. I think I'm one of the only people who likes Black Panther on Avengers. No, you're not, mate. Quinn loves them. Quinn put them in our roster when we built these rosters together for the how to play list. I'm just not a big Black Panther fan personally, but he's very, very solid in Avengers. I have a thing like taking leaders out of affiliation. I feel like you're losing something, but that's just me. Who else do we want to take? Oh, we need Helios, don't we? Obviously, we're not going anywhere without that one. War Machine and Blade also seem fun. I like Blade. War Machine's what I do like War Machine as well. Do we take field dressing because we've got Hulk? I feel like it's good no matter what because we've got some Hulkbuster though. It doesn't work great on that, does it? Because he doesn't ever daze, does he? If this character would flip its... okay. No, so he it only happens when it would normally flip during the cleanup. So you can use field dressing on Hulkbuster. Anyone in chat? Am I being crazy? You can do that, right? Field dressing on Hulkbuster? Fair point, but Panther is a solid all-round. Yeah, he is, mate. He absolutely is. Does he go in? Does he go in rather than Quicksilver? Oh, he probably does, doesn't he? He probably does. He probably does make it. I bought all the Guardians before realising how bad Peter's leadership ability was, but now I'm going to really enjoy them. Same goes for Goblin. Yeah, it's they've become. I'm not going to say, they're not amazing overnight, but they've definitely got significantly better. It'll be very, very interesting to see how they do in future seasons or during events and things like that. Guys, I need an 8th tactics card. I think it's got to be Medpack again. You've seen a bit of a theme here, aren't you? Rocket's at least great out of affiliate. Mate, being immune to any throws, any sort of collisions is massive in this game. Absolutely huge. Fear Grips goes in. I actually don't mind Montesi in these guys because there's some lower threat ones there who can deal with it. Cupid rivals, or you've got Field Dressing, Doom Prophecy, Wanda, Valk, and Okoye are hard things to exclude. They really are, mate. They really, really are. I mean, I think Scarlet Witch has made it in to all of them. All You've Got hasn't gone in yet. All You've Got hasn't gone in. It could have gone in with War Machine potentially, but yeah, he hasn't gone in. And you're right, Snow. I want to mix it up a bit and not just have the same list. And I think everyone that I'm playing against has said a similar thing as well. They're going to try and play because it is, it's an exhibition match, if you like, more than anything else. We're going to take Gamma. We are going to take Riot. I don't mind Terrigen. I don't mind Cosmic Invasion, actually. But I think we're going to go Demons. We're going to go Demons. Okay. Here we go. Right, hopefully this doesn't take as long. Let's find a appropriate... I'd say the one that I'm really not looking forward to is Inhumans. Apologies to anyone who loves Inhumans. But they're just not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea at all, as we would say over here in Blighty. Ultron, Ghost Rider, Age of Ultron. All you've got is the Mean Dream Team combo. It really is. It really is. Okay then, guys. Right. So what have we got? We've got 2 options for leader. We've got Captain Steve and we've got Hulkbuster. All nice because, you know, they're all the new cards as well. We've got the new Hulk. We've got Black Panther, Black Widow, Hawkeye, Iron Fist and Luke Cage, Scarlet Witch and War Machine, Demons, Gamma Wave, Riot, Fear Grips, Mutants, Montesi, Avengers Assemble, bit of Rivals. What's the change art? Oh, that's pretty cool. Field Dressing, Gamma Launch, Helios, Heroes for Hire, Medpack, and The Whims of Chaos. Inhumans is just good stuff. Vomit every time I've fought them. I've pulled it off once. My opponent was baffled. I still lost worth it. Excellent. Excellent. Cool. How many is that now? That is 3 down. Okay, guys. Okay. Okay. Is Daz still in the chat? Because it's time for Black Order now. I love Thanos, and luckily we are only playing with the new rules. Sorry, we're only playing with the new cards, not the new rules. But it'll be interesting to see if one of these guys does get a nerf, because I think everyone can agree Corvus Glaive with the Reality Gem needs some sort of nerf. A 5 threat, he's just far too good. Far too good. Daz, I'm going to put this together and then I'm going to see if you agree with what I've done, and we'll take it from there. Mind. I then want Mordor. I've not played Black Order in Snow 100%. If he's the worst character between him and Bullseye for the worst characters in the game. I think Black Dwarf gets a boost because of all the changes in the pushes and because he's size 4. But for everybody else, dear Lord, Ebony Maw is so bad. So bad. So that's the starter. We're then going to bring in new character people. We're going to bring in Magic. I think she brings some nice, cheap, mystic damage to these guys. I like Dwarf. He just can't be. Dwarf's okay. He's still playable, I think. But yeah, Corvus just isn't playable at all. What do we think, guys? Do we put Dwarf in, or do we meme and put Ebony Maw in? Is that what we do? Is that what we do? Let's have a think. What do we want? We've got Zemo for the rolls, Mordor for the mystic and buffs, Magic for the buffs. Yeah, Black Order are probably going to have the biggest nerf from everyone, I think. But it's needed. I actually don't mind Toad. Oh, do you know what? Your new boy's going in. All new Rocket. I don't think you'll ever use Paul more. I know, that's the problem. We're going to put Rocket in. So we've got... Well, we'll go through it all afterwards. Tactics cards. Blood to Spare. Mothership. Price of Failure. We go... Bitter Rivals. What's the one? Execute. Nice Rocket pick. Yeah, I just figure it's... Right, so obviously this is a kill list, right? So, you know, if I need to scale up by 2, he's a great solid choice. You know, especially now with his new card, right? Always benefits from cover and can never suffer collision damage. Really, really good. Yeah, Mothership's in there, Daz. We're going to go All You've Got. And we're going to go Field Dressing. And then we've got one left. Do we do Disarm? Or... Disarm or Bitter Rivals? Not Bitter Rivals. What's the one with Green Goblin on the front called, guys? Help me out. Blind Obsession. I actually quite like Blind Obsession in here. I think if we're ever isolated, that can work. Extracts. I like Alien Ship. If Thanos can pick it up, it's very hard. Obviously, Fear Grips. We don't have a plan for Deadly Virus, so we're not going there. And then probably Skrulls. Blind Obsession is a more balanced Bitter Rivals in a way. Yeah, I think in my head, and I think in a lot of other people's know, I think people think that Bitter Rivals, All You've Got's going to get banned. Bitter Rivals is going to move up and take its place in the restricted. And I think Blind Obsession could become the new Bitter Rivals, because you're right, it kind of does the same thing, but in a much more targeted and a much more balanced way. So I think that's good. Secures. Once again, I want to take ones that are interact, because so this one here. Do we do Cosmic Vaults? I don't think we do we? Exactly that, Daz. If I've, because you're probably going to have priority. I've just realised that's also in the wrong place because it's covering the cards up. Let's move that there. Sorry about that, people. How about Acute Senses for Rocket? I feel like I see stealth in every game I play. Oh, that's not a bad. That's not a bad shout. Do we play Gamma? I mean, Demons. Wish Rocket got stealth. Yeah, that'd be really good. And I think we're going to go Mutant Madmen. There we go. Try and mix it up at least a little bit, guys. Eh? At least a little bit. Okay. I honestly wouldn't cry if All You've Got Field Dressing. I think a lot of people feel the same. I think a lot of people feel the same about them cards. I know Aaron, if anyone play Gamma. Any 17 threat. Yeah, that's what that was. Yeah. It's okay. We're okay. We're okay. Black Order. I may tweak these slightly over the week. But here we go, guys. Obviously, Thanos. Thanos, Corvus, and Proxima as the core characters. And then we've got the Mind, Reality, and Time Gem. Mordo and Zemo, Magic, and then Rocket. We may change that up a bit. We may pull out Demons. I don't mind Demons. Maybe Madmen for Gamma may get pulled, but we'll see. We'll see. I say that as someone who has abused those in casual games to people who say they're fine. That's the bet. When somebody tells you that something doesn't need changing, I just send Daz in with his reality gem Corvus and watch them cry when they just lose. But yeah, there we go, guys. That is our Black Order roster. Yes, we are, mate. We are. And the main reason is... One second, guys. There we go. The main reason is TTS isn't set up for it at the moment. And it's happening on Thursday. Madman is not great for Black Order. Oh, okay, Daz. I may go back and change that one slightly then. Swap it out for Gamma. Old rules, new cards. Exactly that, guys. Exactly that. So, for anyone wondering what on earth I'm doing, why am I doing this? Why am I creating all of these rosters? Well, I'll just pull. In fact, let me pull this up here. There we go. Go back to here a second. There we go. And then just put this up here. So this is what I'm doing, guys. It is, let's just give this a refresh. Oh, wow. Over 100% of the target is amazing. Absolutely amazing. So this is the link for what this is. Put this in here. When I hit 1,000 subscribers, I wanted to do something to kind of mark that occasion, if you like. Thought a stream, thought an 18 game sort of challenge would be really good. And thought I may as well do it in aid of a charity. And this is a charity that's really, really close to my heart. For the link, you'll be able to see the details and see the reasons why. But with the amazing community that we've got and the amazing people around it, we've got some fantastic giveaways as well. So we've got Dormammu, we've got the Hulkbuster, we've got the Initiation League Organised Play Kit, which if you haven't seen it before, it's got some alternative artwork that's a bit out of focus, but you get the idea. We've also got some gift certificates to give away. We've also got some customized tokens and range measurement sets from the guys over at Cogatoo. So all of this sponsored by the guys at Elysium War Games, at Union County Games, Leodis Games, Blackgate Games, and Cogatoo. So five sponsors for the event. How can you win any of these? Well, all you need to do, head over to that Just Giving page, that link that I just put in there. Donate a minimum of £5, and that £5 is going to get you 3 entries. The more you put in, the more entries you get, but that'll give you 3 entries. And then throughout the night, we'll be spinning a wheel to pick a winner. We'll pick a prize, spin the wheel, pick a winner, and then that person will win whatever it is they win. And I'll ship anywhere, so I'll pay for it to be shipped anywhere in the world. So if you're over in the US at the moment and you're a little bit jealous, because we know you guys get a little bit jealous, because here is my Hulkbuster that I am mid paint at the moment. I've decided I'm going to try to do non-metallic metal for the entire thing, which is just crazy. But that's my Hulkbuster. I've got another one here. If you win, you get a Hulkbuster or a Dormammu. I mean, even bigger prize, right? I mean, this Dormammu is an absolute beast. I still don't think he's available everywhere in the world, and we've got one to give away. So yeah, huge shout out to everyone that's supported it so far, and also all of the all of the gaming stores and such things who have donated prizes for you guys to win as well. And if you're in the US, you'll need to spin that wheel if you want to see the new kits before 22. It does feel like that a little bit, doesn't it, Snow? Because it's hard at the moment. I think if you're based over in the US, it's not getting any easier. Okay, guys, back to it, and well, we're about to hit my home turf. On to Brotherhood of Mutants. Now, for anyone that doesn't know, still, even though I haven't actually played a game of MCP in about 2 weeks now, still #1 ranked Black Order player in the world. So quite happy about that. So who are we taking in our... Sorry, Brotherhood of Mutants even, not Black Order. I don't play Black Order. So who are we taking in our Brotherhood list? Well, it is very, very straightforward for me. We're going to be taking Magneto. We're going to be taking Toad. We're going to be taking Scarlet Witch. And we're going to be taking Quicksilver. This basically... or these three are my core 14 threat. On top of that, we're going to be taking some out of affiliation characters. So we're going to take Vision. He synergizes so well with them. He's also, I feel like he's also, there's some synergy there as well. Obviously, husband of Wanda. So I quite like that. Sabretooth, Mystique, Toad, all you've got. Snow. 2 of those characters, mate, don't make it into my roster. So no Sabretooth, no Mystique. I dropped them from my Brotherhood roster a fair while back now. So they don't cut it for me, unfortunately. They're not good enough. I'm never going to play a game where I'm playing Mystique unless they make it lower threat. I'll play these 3 at 14. So yeah, Lockjaw makes it in there. And then this is where there's some room for a couple of changes, because in the past I've played Thanos with 2 gems or even 3 gems. But I don't want to do that. So we're actually going to play Okoye. Mystique is a real terror. Yeah, I think for me, a lot of it is down to play style. And she's just not my play style. My Brotherhood list is essentially a kill list. And yeah, she just doesn't fit into it, unfortunately. Who else do we want to go? I think... Let me just check something, guys. What did Captain Marvel's new card... Her... In fact, why am I doing that? I've actually got it saved here. Because I believe... Did she get a reduction in cost for her... Danvers special is now 3, so she can't do that turn 1. Okay. So how about Beast? Again, not a fan. Punisher and the new Ultron. Ooh, new Ultron. I don't like Punisher, but new Ultron does most definitely. Let's have a look. The problem is I like the throws to be possible turn 1 for the power generation, and he can't, unfortunately. Ooh. I like the cut of your jib, Scott. let's go with Rogue. Excellent choice. I do like that. I do like that a lot. She's a nice 4 threat. Let's have a think. I actually don't mind Clear either. And I'll tell you for why. It's the Vapors of Dormammu. So she can generate her own power and then place Magneto up. So she's sort of a more offensive option to Lockjaw. Use advanced R&D. Yeah, there's just not enough room in my roster for it, mate, unfortunately. I'm just thinking. Yeah, I think, and then the last one is Enchantress. She goes in there. Character cards. Oh no, not character cards. Sorry. She's been great every time I used her. Yeah, I like that as a shout. She's obviously not made my roster before. She's great against reactive powers. Yeah, she is, Daz, but I really just don't like her. Really don't like her. So it's where's all you've got gone? Did I not load it back up? Oh dear. That's fine. We'll steal it from this side. We can steal it from this side. So we want all you've got. We want field dressing. We want difficult to please, magnetic refraction. We want whims of chaos. We want can I borrow that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All you've got field dressing, difficult to please, magnetic refraction. Oh, Asteroid M. Does Rogue have any? This round, when an enemy character is choosing the target for a character for a non-area of attack, and Rogue is in range, the enemy character. Yeah. Oh no, not a big fan of that. And then Bitter Rivals. It sucks, but hey ho. I'm hoping I don't play. I'm hoping I don't play too late on with my Brotherhood list, because if I lose with my Brotherhood list, then that'll just be absolutely embarrassing. Yeah, I've not reloaded this properly, have I? So that's fine. So we're going to be playing Alien Ship. We're going to be playing Worthy. And where have you gone? Mutant Extremis. The Secures. We again want Demons. We want Riot. No, we don't want Riot. We want Terrigen. And where have you gone? And then Gamma Wave. Pardon me, Sugar. Not worth considering. Yeah, I mean, I'm not. If the problem is that I'm taking magnetic refraction, so there's only him that it would pop off, pop against. So I just don't feel like it's, she can't gain cover twice. So I just don't think it's worth it, David, to be honest with you. I might be wrong. Who knows? Who knows? Put that in there. Oh, we need to find a suitably nice picture. Oh, there we go. That'll do. Pop that in there. Create roster. Get rid of that one. And we'll definitely have to reload this now, because otherwise We're not going to have any cards left. What the hell? Oh dear. Something seems to have messed up. Right. Let's get rid of that. So something's messed up. I don't think he broke it, Jim. I think I may have broke it. Well, luckily this won't take long at all to do. So Magneto, Toad. Well, that was different. Yeah, I know. I think because I was showing off the giveaways. I think I forgot to press the button. So yeah, my mistake there. My mistake. Talk amongst yourselves. You know, it's all good. This is guys. This is not MCP related, but I haven't had a chance to talk to you a bit about this yet because I just haven't. But has anyone seen Dune, the new Dune movie? Because if you haven't and you like your sci-fi, it is unbelievable. It is such a good movie. We went Enchantress, didn't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Who the hell else did we have? Not yet, but I've heard very mixed things about it. I mean, I really, really liked it. I thought it was very, very good. But I'm a bit of a Dune nut anyway. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. Who did we say, guys? Help me out, chat. Who am I missing? Who am I missing? Saw you on Friday, very excellent with it. 100% agree, mate. 100. Oh, clear. There we go. Clear. 100% agree. So good. Yeah, Rug's in there. Yeah, really, really enjoyed it. It was just so good. All you've got: field dressing, difficult to please, magnetic refraction. Can I borrow that? Whims of Chaos, Asteroid M, and Bitter Rivals. That one was nice and easy, wasn't it? Mystique. It's not happening, Daz. Every shot and the music made everything seem epic. Yeah, I mean, it was Hans Zimmer who... Hans Zimmer was the... he did the score for it, and you can tell because it's so good. So good. There we go. Maybe I'll give it a try. I haven't enjoyed a mainstream movie in years. Excited for Antlers, though. Is Antlers the new Guillermo del Toro movie? I want to say. I might be wrong there. I might be miles off, but I feel like it is. Do you know what, guys? We're gonna mix this one up. We're gonna take the Intrusions card, and I'll tell you why. I see it as a bit of a free, well, potentially free, maybe a damage way of getting Magneto from one side of the board to the other, which I quite like the idea of. And then we're going to go Gamma Wave as well. So I might have slightly changed that up, but hey ho. Yeah, I think that's what Antlers is, isn't it? It's the new Guillermo del Toro one. I haven't actually seen a trailer for it, but maybe I'll have to check it out. I've got to say, guys, as well, Eternals. Watched it last night. Was a tad confused as it felt like you needed prior knowledge to follow. So that's a really good point, Charcoal, because I took my son. My son's 12 years old. He loves sort of sci-fi, fantasy, anything like that. And I've literally just finished listening again to. I've read the books before, but listening to the book, and the first book is almost 20 hours long, unabridged. But it felt like it was really quickly paced, and it felt to me like I could only keep up with it because I'd very recently read the book. But I asked my son, and he sort of said he understood everything that was going on. But I did get that feeling that it was a little bit fast paced, to say the least. Super, super good adaptation of it, though. Really, really good. Did a really, really good job with it. So, guys, Brotherhood List. We have got Magneto, Toad, Scarlet Witch, and Quicksilver with Lockjaw, Okoye, Enchantress, Clear, Rogue. Rogue could even be affiliated with them as well, by the way, I think. And then Vision, who should be affiliated because of marriage. Gamma, I'm going to try the new intrusions. And then we've got Terrigen. Got Alien Ship, Fear Grips, and Mutants. And then all you've got, Field Dressing, Asteroid M, Beta Rivals, Can I Borrow That, Difficult to Please, Whims of Chaos, and one of my favourite cards, Magnetic Refraction. So that is our Brotherhood list. I'm not sure it's one of his, but it's the Windengo one, well-modernised version. So the original film around that age when my dad rented it. It was a long and difficult chew, but okay. Okay, let's have a quick look then. Antlers. Sorry, guys. We might do this. Antlers. Okay. So it's Scott Cooper is directing it, but it's produced by David Goyer and Guillermo del Toro. That's why they've got the Guillermo del Toro name from. Okay, right. On to one of the other big affiliations. Time for some Cabal. And this is another one that I'll probably not deviate too much from. But I am going to give myself some options. So we are going to go Sin. We are actually going to go Mr. Sinister as well. We're going to take Red Skull. We're going to take Crossbones. We're going to take... Is New Ultron in here yet? New Ultron's not in there yet, no. So we'll just put Old Ultron in for the moment. So we're going to put New Ultron in. Obviously Zemo. How did... Obviously Zemo's... Oh, I was talking Dune for the dad thing. Okay. Yeah, the original Dune, because there's been so many iterations of it. And it was it was okay, right? It was condensed. A lot of narration. And yeah, just a little bit weird in parts. Guys, I'm going off piste here. Imagine a world where we've got an evil Iron Man. I know. Saw the original film before I watched the new one. The original felt very rushed. It did explain a little more than the new one, though. Snow, it's already in there, mate. Iron Man with a laser. Yeah, Jason, I think... So the new one, obviously, the original film was the entire first book. The new film is not, basically. If you haven't seen it yet, is not. So I actually think Magic is going to go in here. I think she brings. Does Sinister make it? Does Sinister make it? Iron Man with laser, but yeah, we're going to go that one. I need some 2 threats. And I think it's going to have to be Nebula. Magneto. I refuse, Jason. He's not coming. There's only one place for Magneto, Brotherhood of Mutants. So let's have a look at this then. So okay, I don't mind this. Yeah, I quite like that. Yeah, I do. I quite like that. Tactics cards then. So we obviously want Cosmic Invigoration. Not a big fan of Dark Rain. I can't believe I'm saying this, but the Age of Ultron. Wow. Evil Iron Man, so Iron Man. Yeah, well, exactly. Exactly, Snow. Would love to see more become a leader, Children of Thanos. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. If we're taking Murdoch, we're taking Lackeys. And then if we're taking Sin and Crossbones, we're going to take Illicit Tech. If Sinister's coming, we have to take Changing Banks, Cloning Banks and Forced Extraction, which then leaves us with... I mean, is that what we do? Do we go... Oh, we need Helios. Oh. Maybe Sinister doesn't cut it. Maybe Sinister doesn't cut it because I want All You've Got and I want Field Dressing. And I think having to take 2 cards for Sinister means that he doesn't cut it. And instead, who do we take instead? I'm just looking at the list at the moment. Do you know what? I don't mind Mordo. I don't mind taking the 2 Barons. I think he brings some cheap Mystic, but he can also buff Murdoch as well, which is nice. There we go, Daz. Great minds, mate, and all that. So let's get rid of Cloning Banks. Let's get rid of Forced Extraction. Quick question. Hawking Cabal is scary. Yeah, he is. Question for chat. Age of Ultron, on Ultron, Doom Prophecy. Does he lose Doom Prophecy if he uses Age of Ultron? I think he does, but does anyone know 100%? And when I say Doom Prophecy, I mean the effect of not being able to roll any defense dice is what I'm meaning there. I think he does, doesn't he? I think he loses it. And if that's the case, we take out that. And we just go with good old Bitter Rivals. Secures. Let's start with Secures this time. I'm pretty sure it will since he counts as a new model. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm sure I saw it that he does. We're going to take Riots. Gamma Wave because of the big-headed freak. And I think Infinity Formula I quite like for that. Hammers, because who doesn't love a hammer? Struggle for the cube. And either scrolls or... I think we take scrolls. We don't want to be moved. I'm pretty sure it will. Yeah, yeah. And there we go. Let's find an appropriate... Let's find an appropriate one here. I feel like I've not taken too many new characters yet, but I think once we get into the newer affiliations, oh, there we go. Once we get into the newer affiliations, that'll change. There we go. So let's save this. Cabal. And there we go. That is our Cabal roster. Are we happy with that? I think we are. I think we are happy with that. We've got the two Barons. We've got Iron Man with his Helios. I think that could even work quite nicely in a Sin list as well. So, yeah, we're happy with that one. On to... On to Convocation. It might be the one that I'm maybe least excited about. I think for Convocation, we're going to make it very, very easy. And we're going to go the Ancient One, Clear, Wong. I don't like the new Doctor Strange, so we're going to go Doctor Strange. We're going to go Magic. We're going to go Mordo. Yeah, they are good. I'm just not a fan. Are we going to take the Mind Gem? Nope, not the Mind Gem. Soul Gem, even. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 2 spots left. What do we need? We need some 2 threats. Do we need some 2 threats? We've got Wong. We're lacking in any sort of physical attacks, aren't we? In theory, yes. In theory. What do we think? What do we think? Not looking forward to your X-Force list. I want to make them work. They just don't. Yeah, I feel you. I feel your pain there, Jason. They're not great. We're going to go with Toad to give us a bit more flexibility. And 1 spot left. Now, do we just go Koye or do we mix it up? Sorry, guys. Sorry. I want to win some of these. I want to win some. Sorry, guys. Tactics cards. Do you know, I have not used many of these. We've obviously got to take the bar with no doors. I think, do you know what? I might just... Chosen character... Yeah, I quite like that. A communication player may spend 2 this round. Yeah, that's pretty good as well, actually, isn't it? Bring Venom or Sabretooth to pair with Circle of Cosmos. Oh yeah, I like that one. Is that any good? Range 5. Oh, that is quite nice. I might keep it thematic, guys, you know. We might just keep it thematic. Book of... Yeah, do you know what? We're going to just take... it's probably stupid. But we're just going to take them all. And we're going to try and... Because I'm not a massive fan of this one, we're going to try and keep it thematic a little bit. So we'll do Montesi. And then let's do Struggle. Let's do the new Intrusions. Let's do Demons, because that kind of fits a little bit, doesn't it? And then let's do Infinity Formula. Wand is great, options alone. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool, isn't it? There we go, guys. That is my convocation list. That was quick. Come on, give me a card. Give me a card. Yeah, I said then. That'll do. Yeah, they're not my favourite. In terms of. Yes, it is the other. Yeah, the other one, isn't it? Is that the one where you get to move? I think it is. I think it is. Convocation. Dear me. What are we up to next, guys? Criminal Syndicate. Criminal Syndicate next. So there we go. I'm not going to go through it all. But that's going to be the roster. Obviously, any cards that get replaced with new cards. Not that there should be any on... Oh, no. Yeah, there would. I don't think there'll be any on here. We will we'll swap them out because we're using new cards only. But there we go. That is the roster. And what up to now? Did we say? We said Criminal Syndicate. Midnight Suns, War Machine, and Hood are requirements, in my opinion. Yeah, I think they're pretty good in. I think they're pretty good in that. So we're going to take Kingpin. I like Taskmaster. Crossbones is solid in Criminal. Omega Red is solid. The place on damage allows Venom to counter from range 4. Yeah, good point. Again, guys, I may go back, right, and look at some of these again. We're obviously taking. Let's load in this here because we're obviously taking Murdoch with us. He gets a spot. We want to take Black Cat. I quite like Domino in here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just do that so I'm not getting confused. 2 more spots. Who have we got in? Oh, there we go. Absolutely want to take Killmonger. Taskmaster, Sin, Crossbones, Killmonger, Omega Red. Yeah, and then Sin. Sin to pair. There we go, guys. That was quite easy, that. I always like evil guys better. Wong for heal support or Hood. Yeah. I think I'm okay with that. I think we've got a lot of damage mitigation. Spider-Man for Cat and Spider, it's amazing for CS. I just like to keep it a bit more thematic, though. That's the problem. That's my problem, is I I don't like taking too many out of affiliation. So Q's first. So we obviously want... We're going to take Extremis. We don't want the interact ones, do we? Mayor Fisk. And then Gamma. Are people shouting at me now? Are people shouting at me? Is Lizard in? Is he in affiliation? He's not, is he? I would have taken him, but... Oh, do we troll and... Oh, do we get rid of Domino? Let's play. Let's do it. I'm putting Bullseye in, guys. I don't care. He's the worst. He's the worst in the game, in my opinion. He's up there with Ebony Maw, but let's get rid of Riot. Oh, no, don't deal me cards. Let's get rid of Riot. Let's put in... I actually quite like Terrigen. And then... Montesi. Missed Troll. My heart. Sorry, dude. We don't really have a plan for that. I don't mind scrolls. Just got to pray he gets unscrewed. Who's that? Oh, Bullseye. Yeah. I quite like Cube because Crossbones can negate it, and Kingpin as well. So they don't get the extra power, but they don't. And then, I mean, why not? We all love it. So we're obviously taking all according to plan. Are we taking all according to plan? Yeah, of course we are. And then I don't mind that either. Shadow Organization. Cruelty. It's free, isn't it? Like, it doesn't cost. If an character damages an enemy character with an attack during its activation, after the attack is resolved, the attacking character may spend 2. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see on that one. Cube is... Did we take Cube? I thought we took Cube. Yeah, Cube and Hammers. Extremis. Yeah, we didn't take Extremis. We took Gamma and Terrigen. What are we on now? Tactics cards. Right. I'm going to take Bitter Rivals. Going to take Disarm. I'm going to take Med Pack. Oh, I want Usurp. Who has a card? Omega Red has a card, doesn't it? Is it worth it? Remove all special conditions. I don't think it is it? It doesn't cost an action. Oh, yeah, I didn't think it does. No. Aim Lackeys I want as well. Just because if I'm taking... Oh, and I want illicit tech as well. Okay, yep, so there's no room for that. No room. Oh! I'll tell you who I've not put in. Mysterio. And I feel like... Yeah, Omega Red card isn't great, is it? I feel like Mysterio could come in for Craven. I think he's just so good on a back point. So let's do that. a mega red for Craven, and then if we're taking... Do we take Grand Illusion? It does not add... Yeah. I don't think we take Grand Illusion. I don't think it's good enough. Is it good enough to get rid of any of these with? Is it better than Disarm? Well, I mean, he's going to be in my core. Is Criminal Syndicate worth it? I don't think it is. I'm going to get rid of Criminal Syndicate and I'm going to put in Grand Illusion. People might be screaming at me now. It's, that's foes only. I was just thinking then I was putting it in and I was like, yeah, it's foes only. Okay, there we go. What does everyone think? I think that's okay. I'm not going to dethrone Ben from his number one ranking, but I think that's okay. I played against him the other day as well, coming up against the Criminal Syndicate list, thinking it was Criminal Syndicate. Turns out he runs Sin, Crossbones, Mysterio, Corvus Glaive with the Reality Gem, and Proxima Midnight. He doesn't even run. He doesn't even run Kingpin. And I was like, you're not even playing Criminal Syndicate. But, hey ho. Save object. How many are we in now? Criminal Syndicate. How many are we in? Objects. Saved objects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pretty close to what I run with them. I just don't like putting in... Yeah, I think Illusion is better. I do agree, Hugh. I do agree. Let's reload this up. And just go back to here really quickly. There we go. Guys, sorry, I'm going to do this every hour or so, just on part of the stream. Apologies. But obviously, I just want to let everyone know what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, kind of thing. So you can probably see behind me, we've got some great giveaways. Why are we doing it? Well, it is for a charity called Candlelighters. It's in aid of Candlelighters. Thursday, Friday this week, I'm doing a 27+ hour stream, 18 games back to back, playing once with each affiliation, playing against 18 players from all around the globe. So yeah, if you want to be in with a chance to win one of these, all you need to do, I'm going to put a link in the chat now. Go there, donate, whatever you can. You don't have to donate, by the way, guys. If you want to be with a chance to win these, you do need to donate. But just by turning up and watching any of the games is going to help, because all of the monetization for the channel for the month of October, I'll be donating directly myself. But on top of that, if you want to donate more, we've got a Just Giving page set up. So please head over there. £5 will get you 3 entries, £10 will get you 8, £25 gets you 23, and 50 gets you 50, I think is what it got it set up as. And yeah, you'll be in with a chance to win these. We've got some more prizes as well. We've got other giveaways. We're trying to get more and more for you guys. We've got some great stuff throughout that 27 hours. Make sure if you do donate, make sure you use a name that I can contact you on. If you don't use a name, or you keep it anonymous, or you don't show how much you donated, I can't put you in there. So please make sure you do that. If you can gift aid it as well. That does really help. It's something we have here in the UK, and I will deliver anywhere in the world. So if you're in the US or Australia, I don't know if Australia have even got Guardians of the Galaxy yet. Have you guys? That's I think you guys are way behind, but we've got a Dormammu to give away, we've got a Hulkbuster to give away, we've got some other great stuff. So I'll ship anywhere in the world. So yeah, make sure you head over if you've got any spare cash. We're all wargamers. We all like to spend our cash on wargaming, but if you do have some left over, because you can't buy anything from Marvel from Atomic Mass Games at the moment anyway. So yeah, if you don't mind, head over there and take a look at that. Okay, let me just give this a quick refresh. And wow, geez, guys, I've just seen what's come through, guys. That's amazing. We're 119% of our target now. That is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Okay, one that I am looking forward to. I played this affiliation to death, and I'm really looking forward to this one. But it is Big Daddy D himself, Dormammu. I tried lots and lots of different ways to play Dormammu, and for me, this is the best setup that he can have, in my opinion. Obviously, in my opinion, we're going to go with Wong. We're going to go with Baron Mordo. I'm actually going to go with Baron Zemo as well. We are going to go with what's it, Mrs. Dark Dimension, good stuff pile, absolutely, mate. Mrs. Sinister belongs in it. In it so hard though, as do Asgardians. Had to step away and take care of my donation. What list are we at? Scott, we are just hitting Dark Dimension, my friend. So we're just about to start on these. Lizard, I think, works really, really well in Dark Dimension. Tanky, and you can bring him back. So that is always nice. Another character that I think works quite well in Dark Dimension is Omega Red. I think he does really, really well in there. Give me 1 second, guys. Am I going to sneeze? I thought I was going to sneeze. I don't think I'm going to sneeze anymore. We're going to go with Sinister, because he works so well. And then alongside Sinister, we're going to bring Nebula, and we're going to bring Rocket. Now, the reason I'm bringing these two is really to be paired up with Sinister, so that we can bring someone in turn 2 if we need to. Tactics cards. Oh, don't shuffle. It doesn't make a difference if we shuffle them or not, but Dark Empowerment and Dark... Oh, there we go. Dark Empowerment and Dark Restoration both go in. Medpack absolutely goes in there. For me, a card that is an absolute must with Dormammu is Smash. Works so well, and it carries on for the entire activation. So with Dormammu, he can get up to 4 additional dice from Smash, making his incantation 12 dice, which potentially doing 4 of those in a single turn is massive. So yeah, we like that a lot. Obviously, we're taking Sinister, so we need to take Cloning Banks and we need to take Forced Extraction. I also like Seven Suns, and the reason I like Seven Suns is for Dark Empowerment. We can potentially get some good power off there as well. Tons of ways to scum out characters. Yeah, field dressing was my last one. Was my last one, Snow. So field dressing goes in there. Being able to, bring Dormammu back and healing up is really, really good. Clone Banks and Dorm Signature. Yeah, exactly that. Exactly that. Extracts. What do we want? Well, the D map because Dormammu can pick it up straight away, which is very, very nice. We're also going to take alien ship. And lastly, what do we go with? And I think it's one of the few where there is an argument for panic grips. Getting rid of either field dressing or med pack and going with panic grips, I think is very. I'm just gonna put it there a second, guys, because I feel like it's very, very viable. Let me just double check. It's only an enemy effect, isn't it? So that wouldn't do it. Obviously, demons downtown has to go in there. Anything that can cause damage is what you want. Absolutely. We obviously don't want. I don't mind Mutant Madmen. Is that a D? No, it's B, isn't it? What's on a D? Cosmic Invasion we don't want. If not, I do enjoy Research. It's lower threat but forces the fight in the middle, which he likes. Yeah. I'm going to go Extremis, I think. Did I just pick up Extremis? No, I didn't. I picked up the wrong one. There we go. We're going to go Extremis. I'm going to get rid of Medpack, guys. It's been done. And we're going to take Panic. I feel like we can go wider with him, or if we get the option to go wider with him, that can be really good. I am torn now though with taking Omega Red out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you know what, guys? We're going to take out Omega Red. And we're going to bring in old buddy, old pal, Groot. And we're going to play We Are Groot. Because that is a non-restricted healing card, which is nice. And you know what? We're gonna get rid of Seven Suns and put in Deadly Duo. I like that. I like that as an option. Right, we're done. That is done. They've got to be entertaining, Snow. This is the thing. If they're boring, nobody wants to watch the games. Yeah, I'm good with that. I like where we've gone with that one. So many characters who I wish we'd had cards for. There we go. When we're going to see Elektra, by the way, that'll be interesting, won't it? Dark Dimension. There we go. I think that gives us a lot of. I think really what we're looking at there is the sort of partnership. So we'll either start with a Sinister and Mordo, a Strange and a Wong, a Groot and a Rocket. So yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, where are we now? Defenders. Okay, I quite like Defenders. I really do. Again, we're taking Old Strange. I just don't like. I just don't like the new Doctor Strange over him. Have you done Defenders yet? They're my second most played affiliation. Midnight Sun's going to shoot up to 1 whenever they release. Oh, have you not had? Are you in the US, Snow, by any chance? If not, I do enjoy research. It's lower threat but forces to fight in the middle, which he likes. Yeah, that wasn't a bad. I gather working murky talking about the. I gather we're talking about. Dear me. Dark Dimension list there, but yeah. So yeah, we're gonna take. We're gonna take Luke. We're going to take Iron Fist. We are going to take Hulk. I think. Oh, let's load him in first. Additive load. Oh, do you know what, mate? I think you've almost just named the list that I'm going to be going with there. With the exception of Mr. Ryder. Not. I just don't think he works well. At least in my opinion, in the list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Who am I missing? Who am I missing? We're not taking Daredevil. Oh, Moon Knight. Of course. Of course, Moon Knight. And then is Voodoo's not in, is he? Do you know what? I think... Don't want Witch. Maybe we do take Ghost Rider. Do you know what? Let's take Ghost Rider. And let's see if we can do some shenanigans with him. Tactics cards. Obviously... Pentagram. I was looking for portals then, but yeah, Pentagram of Faralar. Ghost Rider is great with forcing bodyguard, better in Midnight Suns though, yeah. I think it was a bit of a red herring, them two being together. 10 threat for them two is very, very, very expensive. We're going to be taking advanced R&D, obviously. If we're taking Ghost Rider, we've got to be doing Deal with the Devil. If we're taking Hulk, we've got to go Gamma. Heroes for Hire, obviously. What else? What else? I think we've got to go field dressing. Because that helps a lot. Johnny Boy, yeah. Does Moon Knight have... He doesn't, does he? No. Let's have a little think then. I quite like the Seven Sons. And if we're taking that... I think we're taking Medpack, we go... Oh, all you've got. Yeah. Do you know, it's filthy. And I like it. We're taking herbs, guys. We've got a plan for it. So we're going to take it. And then I like alien ship. Oh. Secures. Oh, you've got to deal with the devil. Age of Ultron, yeah. We've got demons. I'm infamous for that. I don't mind Madmen. I actually don't mind Terrigen. I like high threats on these guys. Let's... What have we got? There's got to be some nice got to be a nice one, hasn't there? Let's go with that one. Create roster. What time are we on? 25 past 10. I've been going for, guys. We've been going for quite a while, haven't we? Defenders. Save that one. And then reboot. Oh, guys. You know what time it is, don't you? It's Star-Lord time. So, Star-Lord. Groot. Rocket. For me, that's the core. We're also going to take Nebula. We like the options of 2 threats. We're going to take Ronan. We're going to take Gamora. And what's saying here? Happy, joy, Medusa and Valkyrie with tokens. It's the new Medusa and Valkyrie, remember? Which is the only thing, but let's have a little think here. I like, because again, she synergizes well with it, but she brings very cheap mystic attacks, which I do like, and she's got the pierce that she can roll for as well. Yeah, I think it probably did just enough. I think they probably did just enough to not pull them down too much. I think they're still probably A+ or S tier. Chris, welcome, buddy. Hope you're well. I feel sad not taking Drax, but he really needed an update. Infinity Gems we're going to take. Oh my god, how have I not taken Angela? There we go. Absolutely crazy times. And then we'll take the power just to bump up, I suppose. Venom, if you want to be thematic. Yeah, Venom would work. I quite like this. I quite like that. Take the power. It allows me to flex up if I need to. He's got some stuff now. He's got the hit and run, obviously, which is... Venom... What's he bringing? It's physical, isn't it? But he's got lethal protector. Do you know, we get rid of Medusa. We're going to go Venom. Because then we can bring... Obviously taking lovable misfits. Drax isn't so bad, you know. Okay, throws, good attack, vengeance tokens, okay. He just needs a hand to get where he... Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? He just doesn't have any mobility. Do you know what? This might be... We might do Doom Prophecy. We might all you've got Doom Prophecy on this. We're obviously taking Deadly Duo, We Are Groot. Bit of rivals. I've seen him run with Lockjaw or Pentagram to okay effect. Yeah, he could have done... I'm hoping that they still haven't done with the Guardians, but it feels like they maybe have done, which is sad. I'd have liked to have seen them do something, but lethal protector, because we're taking Venom. Magic doesn't have a card, does she? Oh, I forgot about that. Journey through Limbo, which is really nice. Clear might not be a bad shout with Drax. Yeah, I think I'm not a big Drax fan. Shh, don't tell anyone. Obviously, I like him in the comics, but just in this game in general. Worth it. I don't mind Skrulls. Don't really want Montesi. Your feeling on Drax is how I feel on Iron Man and Spider-Man, and also Zemo not getting nerfs. I'm not too sad that Zemo didn't get nerfs. I'm going to try the new one again for this. Then we'll go Riot, and then we're going to go Extremis. Have I just picked up Extremis? Yeah, Infinite Formula. Sorry. Yeah, I'm not too down on Zemo. I think he could have maybe made. It's that long charge. I think is very, very strong. But I like that there's still people from the core box that are relevant. Like, that's quite cool, which is nice. But there's a really good Guardians one somewhere. There we go. But yeah, I think Drax needed something. It's hard to say what to do with Zemo. Maybe get rid of his charge and call it something else, and then exactly that, Chris. Exactly that. Is in the video we said a medium charge would have, and he'd be okay. And I think that is the case. A medium one, he would be okay. I'm just going to pop this in and make sure it's all come through right. Yes, it has. Nope, not that one. This one here. We've got to that time of the evening, people. Drax doesn't need a buff. Outside winging it tokens, he needs a card. Charge would be too good. He's very similar to Luke Cage, but Cage has... Yeah, but he doesn't have bodyguard. Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? Maybe a card with charge on it would be good, but with something else. But yeah, it's difficult. Inhumans. Let's have a quick think here. Pop that in there. Anyone wanting to give donations? Not for me. It's not. I don't get them, but you can see the details. It's actually all the details are in the description as well. But yeah, there we go. Right, Guardians of not Guardians of the Galaxy, Inhumans. Right, they've got some really good characters, but I just don't like Black Bolt. He makes me sad. Black Bolt, Medusa. I love Lockjaw. He goes in. As does Quicksilver. As does Crystal. Beast and Ronan. I tell you who is going in there though. Omega Red. I also like... I'm also going to put Venom in there as well. And Okoye is going in. I mean, do we just finish it off with Enchantress and Scarlet Witch? Because we don't have Mystics, do we? Actually, do you know what? I can see her becoming one of my favourite characters. Let's have a look then. Let's have a look. Crossbones getting extra health on his flip side, or Will Evans. I think Crossbones is fine. I think he's found his place. Charging and throwing a card would be cool. Yep, I agree. That would be nice. Oh, should we go Miss Marvel? I mean, I don't think she's any good, but just for thematics, let's do that. Let's do that. So then in that case, what cards are we taking? Yeah, that's quite good. Yep, that's good. Right, this is the one that... Choose an enemy character holding civilian token in 3. Deal 1 to each enemy character for each. If the enemy character is dead or killed. I quite like that. She is, Chris, she's really rubbish, mate, but it's not the point, is it? We're going to take Journey Through Limbo. We're going to take Lethal Protector. We are going to take Last Minute. And then I always forget Western Luffy even exists. Carol, do you mean Danvers? Is he on about? Carol? What do we want? I mean, we're not taking any of Miss Marvel's cards, I don't think. A Better Tomorrow. We can't take that anyway. We're not taking that. And that's not part of it anyway, so yeah. Can anybody help me? Where can I find all the errata cards and rules, especially character cards? So Flashback, they haven't yet been officially released, but you can go to the transmission page for Atomic Mass Games, and in there you'll find, so if I just go to transmissions here, they put out an article today. There we go. They put out an article today with all the new rules on, and then all of the cards you can find in there as well. They are not in official play yet, so they're not part of the proper rules as of yet. I feel like Medpack is quite nice for these guys, and we don't want all you've got. Do we want all you've got? No. Medpack. We're going to take Brace, just because we haven't taken it yet. So we're going to take Brace. Right. Well, let's take Hammers, because what's the one that gives you poison? Is the one that gives you poison? I can never remember. Actually, don't mind Research Station for these guys as well. Obviously, we're taking Terrigen. Oh, which one gives you poison? Obviously, it's Terrigen Cloud. Absolute numpty, people. Absolute numpty. Terrigen Mist. Yeah, no, Chris. Like the one that is theirs. I don't mind Mutant Madmen, and I actually don't mind Riot's Extremis. Okay, that's looking like not a bad Inhumans list. We'll let Miss Marvel be front and center on this one, eh? Save object. Inhumans. And there we go. Meh, Inhumans. What do we do? Good to work. Good luck with the stream. Looking forward to watching you on the weekend. Hugh, thank you so much for joining, buddy. Really appreciate it. And yeah, hopefully the weekend will be some good games, or at least some games. Have fun at work. Okay. Guys, Midnight Suns. Where's Quinn when you need him, eh? Where is Quinn when you need him? So Midnight Suns, we're obviously there's a core list of characters here who we're going to be going with. Moon Knight is in there. Voodoo is also in there as well. I think Black Cat gets to go in there. Iron Fist obviously gets to go in there. I quite like Domino for that as well. Let's have a look. I just hope you don't get destroyed like I did my last game, 16-1. I'm playing some very good players throughout this. So I am expecting that. I'm expecting a couple of spankings. Put it that way, Jordan. I am indeed expecting a couple of spankings. Do we put Doctor Strange in? Wong's going to go in because I like it. Could we play Sinister? No. You are also playing me. I know I am, Chris. I know I am, buddy. I include you in good players, mate. Who else is affiliated? Ghost Rider. Oh my God! How on earth did I not forget? And Ghost Spider goes in there as well for me. Good old Gwen. Who makes the final cut? Do we put in Doctor Strange? Does Doctor Strange go in? I don't think he does he? He doesn't bring anything. Do you know what, guys? No, we don't need her for this, do we? I'm going to bring in Clear. Some more mobility. And she's a pretty darn good 3-threat. Oh, Hood. Does he play well? Okay, Snow, I'm taking your word for it, buddy. There we go. Hood. In the list. Okay. So we definitely take bats, don't we? When I made some characters modify it, they may spend 2. Yeah, may do that. Obviously taking Siege of Darkness. Like, after an attack made by an ally made its sons. Oh, do you know what, guys? I've gone on the wrong tangent here. I know how I wanted to play these guys. Let me make some changes. And yeah. Do you know what? I'm dropping him. I'm going to take Ghost Rider out. Let's go. And then we want. I'm going to go Doom Prophecy. All you've got. Oh, the Hood has the Hood's gang, doesn't he? That's the one. I do like that card. Carnage has got a card, hasn't he? Carnage rules. Choosing my character. Yeah, let's bring that in. Lethal Protector in. I always struggle with Ghost Rider. Shame as I love the character and model. Yeah. Did we take Wong? I think we take Wong. Did we get rid of Black Cat? Who goes for Ghost Rider? Oh, I know, it's crazy. Do we take Ghost Rider? Do we even take Ghost Rider? That's the question. Affiliate, we've got 1, 2. They're like the core. These 3 are the core for me. Yeah, do you know what? I'm actually okay with what we've got there. The question is, Ghost Rider. Yeah. What do we want to go for? We don't have a... Did we put Ghost Spider in? No, we took her out, didn't we? I don't mind Mute. Hot take, Moon Knight, yeah. I mean, we like that. I thought we got Heroes for Hire, haven't we? We haven't got Heroes for Hire. We'll grab that in a hot minute. Mutant Madmen. And Gamma. There we go. Boom. No more changes to be made, people. That is Midnight Suns locked in. So... There we go, we'll go with bats. Midnight Suns. Having to watch ads before jumping in here is annoying. Yeah, sorry, dude. We've turned monetization on, mate. Purely because anything that we generate from the channel for the month of October goes towards the charity that we're supporting this month. We've got a live stream happening at the end of it, so that's the reason that all the ads are on for the month of October. So yeah, apologies. Hopefully it's not too much of a hardship. But yeah, it is what it is. Unfortunately, it's another way to be able to generate some more funds and things for the charity that we're supporting. So let's just let's reset this. Did I save that? Let me just check. Saved objects, Midnight Suns. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13 in. 13 in at the moment. We'll just go back to here a second. Sorry, guys. I know. But, you know. So, guys, why am I doing this? Well, I am running a charity event at the end of this week. So that's the reason that all the ads are on and everything like that. So any money that gets generated is going directly to them. We've also got a Just Giving page that is, I'll just put a link for it in the description. Sorry, in the chat now, but all the details are in below. We've got some great giveaways. We've got Dormammu. We've got the Initiation League organised play set. If you haven't seen it before, it's got some great artwork in there, tokens and things like that. So we're breaking that down and giving 8 of them. We've also got a Hulkbuster that we're giving away as well. And then on top of that, we've got some vouchers for a number of local gaming stores. And we've also got token sets, we've got measurement sets and that kind of thing as well. So a big shout out to Blackgate Games, Leodis Games, Elysium War Games, Union County Gaming and Kogo2, the 5 sponsors that we've got for the charity event. How can you win these? Really, really simple. You go to the page and donate. Very, very simple, straightforward. You can find what you get in each of the amounts below: 5, 10, 25 and 50. Obviously, if you want to donate more, you are more than welcome to. But you'll get a certain number of entries, and then throughout the night, or night, day, morning, night, whatever it is, throughout that 27 hours of the event, I'll be spinning a wheel, picking a prize, spinning a wheel, and whoever named gets pulled out, then they win that prize. I'll ship anywhere in the world. I'll use my own money and ship anywhere in the world. So don't worry if you're in the US or if you're in Australia or anywhere else. Happy to ship that out. But please head over to that Just Giving page. They're a fantastic charity, and yeah, anything you can do to support is greatly appreciated, including watching all of the annoying adverts. But put your phone on the side and go make a brew and come back, and hopefully it's not too bad. With that, guys, let's jump back over to TTS. And where are we at? We are at Spider-Foes. Ooh, okay. A little bit more excited about this one now, to be brutally honest with you, because Spider-Foes are a bit more interesting now that they have a viable leader. I think a little bit like Star-Lord's changes. It's made him far more viable than what he was before. Who are we taking? Well, we're going to be taking some symbiotes with us. We're also going to be taking a Kraven. We're going to be taking a Lizard. We're going to be taking Mysterio. We're taking Doc Ock. And let's have a look. Where does that leave us? That leaves us with 3 spots left. We need some 2 threats, don't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think the only affiliated character I'm not taking is Kingpin. Better for me. Cheers, buddy. Cheers, Chris. Much appreciated. Goblin, Kraven, Ock, Mysterio, Lizard, Venom, Carnage. That's exactly what I've got, but it leaves me 3 free spots. So who are we going to take? Well, I keep coming back to her, guys. But, and I keep coming back to her. She is a solid 3 threat character. So yeah, really, really like her. We're also going to go with some Mordo. And then lastly, we're bringing her back in. We're going to take a Koye. Spider-Man and Black Cat. Tactics cards. We've got some nice ones for these guys. Starting with Sinister Traps. Absolute must take, in my opinion. We're also going to take Well-Laid Plans. Domino would fit great in here. Yeah, she would. Maybe Domino over Okoye, actually. I maybe like Domino over Okoye. Actually, we're going to take Domino over. Over Mordo. So where are we at? Tactics cards. Tactics cards. I think Blind Obsession goes in. Bit of Rivals goes in there as well. We obviously want the Carnage card. We obviously want Lethal Protector. We want Magic's card. I think Magic's card is so good because you can use it on anyone, which is very nice. So, you know, spend 3 power, move them, and they get 1 less dice, which is very, very nice indeed. Guys, we've not taken any... We have not taken any restricted cards. What are we thinking? And all you've got for a Venom? Do we go all you've got Doom Prophecy and get rid of Bitter Rivals or Blind Obsession? Blind or Bitter? I feel like Bitter is the better card. So that is what we're going to go with. Well, Carnage loves himself a hammer. Carnage rules. Oh, there we go. That's what I've gone with, Snow. That is what I've gone with, buddy. Not too keen. I actually don't mind the Senator for this. I think it's a bit of a red herring. They take it, they roll less dice. And I think Spider Infected. I think that's what we're going to go with. We got Demons, Sword, and Mutant. There we go. That is the roster. Guys, we're getting through and we're almost there. For everyone who has stayed throughout all of this and joined in and contributed and given me suggestions, and guys, the donations, just unbelievable, guys. Absolutely unbelievable. That's the one that we wanted. Oh, no, that's not the one we wanted, is it? Yeah, let's go Carnage. Just absolutely unbelievable. Thank you so much to everyone who has donated. It really does mean the world, and as I say, it's a fantastic charity, and we got some great prizes as well. So yeah, right, here we go, guys. Pretty much all the Spider foes apart from Kingpin. Don't like him in there. And then we've got Venom. Sorry, then we've got Okoye, Magic, and Domino in there as well. I think that's quite nice. On to the next one, which is Uncanny X-Men. And we're going to stay quite thematic with this one, guys. So there we go. So we're going, because I haven't played with them since they've come out. We're probably going to go blue, which I know is the lesser of the two. I know it's not as good, but we're about thematics here. We want fun lists, not necessarily the best lists. Kingpin is really only good in his own affiliation, which makes me kind of wish they tune him up a bit. Yeah, I agree, mate. I really don't see him taken outside of affiliation whatsoever. Just no real need. No real need at all. We're not taking Cable. I think Cable's another character that isn't great at the moment. He definitely needs some changes. Actually, yeah, in blue he probably would, wouldn't he? He's just very expensive, but hey-ho. And then I think, I know they're not affiliated, but there we go. All mutants. 100% mutant. No, they're not affiliated. Tactics cards. Deadpool's not in it. No, he's not, is he? They're just... That's pretty good. Obviously, we're playing that one. We're going to play Jean. We're going to play... Do we play Exceptional Healing or... Because there's only Wolverine, isn't there? There's only Wolverine. What's the one where he throws himself? That's quite a nice card, isn't it? Oh, see, look at that, right? Don't we wish, guys? Don't we wish we had that and we could... I really wish we could play that. Let's take Pardon Me Sugar for some thematic. Weapon X, that's the one that I was wanting. Do we take Deadpool just because he can do stuff? No, I don't think we do. We take Whims. And then, what do we go? Do you go Doom Prophecy all you've got for some Wolverine specials? Weapon X, Weapon X, Weapon X. That is the one, guys. That is the one. Let's have a think. Let's go Medpack. Let's just play safe. Medpack field dressing always feels good. We've got both. Yeah, we've got both. I know it's boring. They've gone in most, but I don't mind Cube. And I don't mind Mutant Extremis for these guys. Wolverine loves Doom Prophecy plus Exceptional Healing. Yeah, it just feels like spending 3 tactics cards on Wolverine feels bad. Like, he's just not good enough to... I just don't think he's good enough to warrant it. Yeah, I just can't. Maybe in the X-Force, because then there's more options. Doom Prophecy can be used by more people. Because then it's Deadpool, Wolverine, or Sabretooth. Exceptional Healing, again, it's more characters. So maybe in there, but yeah. What do we want to go for? I quite like Sword. Infinity Formula's never bad. And do you know what? We're just going to keep it boring, guys. We're going to keep it boring. There we go. Fair enough. I play with a Wolverine specialist in my group. Yeah, I just don't think he's a good enough character at the moment. He's one that I'm hoping makes the cut to have some changes, because he's not the best at what he does, and that's my main problem with it. Create roster. Let's save this. So this is X-Men. Deary me. 4 left to go, guys. 3. We're obviously not doing an unaffiliated one. That would be crazy. Madman for theming. Indeed. Indeed. Right, guys, where are we up to? Oh, Wakanda. Okay. 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 Right. So who goes in? We take Black Panther. We take Okoye. We take Shuri. We take Killmonger. We take Ghost Spider. We take Venom. We take Scarlet Witch. And we take Clear. We take Magic. And we take Zemo. This is not a themed list. It's very hard to theme a list with Wakandans. There's just not enough of them, basically. There's just not enough of them. Tactics cards. Obviously taking Wakanda forever. I don't mind vibranium shielding. We'll see if we get enough room for it. We're going to want to take Medpack. We are going to want to take Usurp. We're going to take Lethal Protector. Well, that was a super quick one. Yeah, I think I already had it in my head what we were going. And then again, I just think it's very, very strong. Right, we have a... Oh, no, I need advanced R&D. Vibranium shielding. That's the one that goes. We have a plan for herbs. So we take herbs. Oh, actually, Clear goes. And Enchantress comes in. Because then we take this and scrolls. Secures, obviously, we go Gamma. We take Sword. We don't want Mutant Madman. And Demons. Why not? Why not? There we go. Well, that was quick, wasn't it, guys? Have we got a... Well, let's take Shuri there, eh? Let's take Shuri. Create roster. Wakanda. Ooh, Web Warriors, guys, next. Where is Aaron when you need him? For anyone that doesn't know, Aaron is the #1 player in the world for Web Warriors. Oh my word, guys, I've just looked at the total. Unbelievable, guys. Almost £400 we've raised now. That is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Cannot believe it. Just thank you so much, guys. That's really, really good. It's more than I ever expected. I set my original target at 250. So yeah, that's super, super cool. Thank you so much, guys. Where are we at? We are at Web Warriors. That's what we said, wasn't it? before we get to Web Warriors, I unironically really like Sabretooth in Web Warriors. Something went wrong there. There we go. Should be back now. There we go. There we go. Okay, so where are we at? We are at Web Warriors. So obviously we are going to be starting with the 2 Spider-Men. I'm going to put both options in for leaders. Now obviously that means that I can't go with core Spider-Man. But that's okay. That is okay. Obviously Venom goes in the list as well, as does Mr. Moon Knight, an honorary Web Warrior, and then Black Cat goes in there as well. Who else? Let's have a little think, people, on... So we've obviously got some nice control. Let's have a look through the list here. Again, I'm going to come back to her because she just brings so much. So much. On there. Maybe this list can finally use Cat and Spider. Hilariously, I think the card isn't that great here. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not. At least I don't think so. Anyway, do you know we're gonna pull Toad in. He's got some great extract play. Black Dwarf for tanking plus rerolls. Really not a fan. I think we... What have we got? He can get to the middle. Love the card. But it's just bad in web. Yeah. I quite like Domino for this. I think she's a solid choice. And then lastly, we're going with Zima for the roles. Yep, so we're taking all webbed up. Yeah, we don't need that. Spider Tracker, obviously. I quite like Web Barrier. I want Bit of Rivals. I want Lethal Protector. I also want Magic's card as well. I think it's too good to pass up on. And then Medpack. And what did you say? Tracker. Yeah, I quite like it. I mean, yeah. Maybe it comes out if there's another one that pops up. Who have we got? Magic Miles, Black Cat. Lethal Protector's in there, is it? Have I not put it in? Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Let's have a think. Domino doesn't have a card, does she? It's just the one with Yoink, yeah. I think it just catches so many people out. that it's worth it. We've got a plan for it. And then single objective, Miles works really, really well for that. Secures. Sword. Demons. And I think Gamma. Where's Gamma gone? There we go. Bats the Ghost Hound, I think, mate, is only Midnight Suns. I want to say. Yeah, Midnight Suns. Unfortunately. Because that would be very nice. Let's go with that one, eh? I think you really want to go. Yeah, it was more because of being able to use the pulls and things and last turn and moving people around and things like that. So yeah, as I say, I'll probably end up going in and having another look at these once I'm a bit more compos mentis as well. X-Force, oh god, I so wanted this to be much better than what it was, but unfortunately it's not. I will be taking Deadpool though. Deadpool, Domino, Wolverine, Sabretooth. We're actually going to take Nova in this list. And we are also taking Zima. We're going to take the other Baron as well. Most spiders I've seen like making sure objectives can move around, especially halls. Yeah, that's a good point, actually, mate. I'll probably go back and have a little look at it. Yeah, I probably will do, actually. 2, 3. Yeah, we just want to murder people, don't we? Nebula's good at murdering people, and she's low threat, low cost even. And then again, coming back to her time and time again, but she is so good. Oh, not Z-Force. Right. Cat and Mouse, obviously. Dirty Work. Yeah, I quite like that. We're going to take Exceptional Healing. We're going to take Weapon X Program. We want... What do we want? Doomed Prophecy. Get that Exceptional Healing. Absolutely, mate. We want Doomed Prophecy. We want All You've Got. And then, what do we want? I'm going to go with it again. I think it's just such a good card. I don't really want to play it. Senator, I quite like. Forces them to... if they pick... and Skrull. I don't mind that. Low scoring. A Mutant Madman. Yeah. Okay, guys, that is it. That was a slog. I thought 18 rosters would be like, you know. Oh, I gotta go with that one, don't we? Yeah, I thought 18 rosters was gonna be a lot easier than that. But there we go. As I say, guys, I may go in and change some of these around a little bit. Let's just move. Oh, actually, no. Let's do this first, just to show you that we've got them. We've got them all. So 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, that was a slog. That was a slog. But to everyone that has joined us, thank you very, very much. It is much appreciated. You guys made doing this far more interesting than me just sat there by myself. So why am I doing it? What are we doing it for? Well, you've heard me say it a couple of times now, guys, but we've got a 27-hour stream happening at the end of this week. Let's give this a refresh, see where we are at. Wow, guys, almost £400 is, like I say, just absolutely crazy. Timestamp for Cabalist, yeah, will be Wanderabad. I'll be doing timestamps for everything. Probably not this evening. I'll jump on it tomorrow once I get up, because it's like 11:30 in the evening here now. But we have got some amazing giveaways for you guys. We've got the Initiation League. It's got some special edition cards on there with tokens and things like that. We've got some vouchers to give away. We have got some tokens and measurement sticks and things from the guys over at Kogotu, which are absolutely phenomenal. And then we've got a Hulkbuster to give away as well. So I know a lot of the world doesn't have any Hulkbusters. I have 2 at the moment. This is mine. This one's getting given away. And then we have a Dormammu to give away as well. So some absolutely fantastic prizes. All of these prizes will be given away on Thursday and Friday. You don't have to be live. You don't have to be watching it for it to be part of it. You can go to the Just Giving page. There's a link down in the description below. But if not, let me put this into here for you. There we go. So yeah, what do you need to do? Well, all you need to do is donate to that Just Giving page, basically. Anything from £5 upwards is going to get you 3 entries, and then throughout the night, day, we'll be randomly drawing people out. And yeah, if you win, you win. Great. And like I say, I will deliver these to anywhere around the world. So even if you are in America or in the US, or in Australia or wherever else you are, where you may not even be able to get hold of these at the moment, right? You know, I don't think either of these are currently available in the US. So if you want to be the envy of your friends, then make sure you head down to that Just Giving page. Put a donation in there. Like I say, minimum, you know, as little as £5 is going to get you registered. It's a fantastic charity for the people that don't know who Candlelighters are. They basically support the families of children with cancer. So children with cancer, the family around them, they give them financial support, they give them respite, that sort of thing. So it's a great charity, and every spare dollar, pound, euro really does go a long way. So to anyone that already has done, thank you so much for donating, and to anyone that does, fantastic as well. As I say, though, guys, just turning up and watching any of those games on Thursday will help, because there is monetization turned on the channel. There are some adverts. I apologize for the adverts. We don't normally have them on, especially not on the live on the live stream side of it. We've turned them on for the month of October, and as I mentioned earlier, anything we generate through will be going directly to the Candlelighters charity as well. So, guys, as always, thank you so much for joining us, and as always, it leaves me with just enough time to say stay well, keep safe, and until next time, bye for now. And this is where I would normally press the stop button, but I've got that many windows open, I forgot where they are. Guys, take care, bye for now.